Now let's start with the login. So here the same, first we have to validate. So let's copy this to save the time, paste it here. We don't need to validate the strength here, and don't need to validate the name here. Just copy this, and also don't need to have the unique check here, and this will be password and should be required string thing. Don't need of this. Okay, and yeah, the next thing we have to check if not auth attempt of email as request of email and password request of, and we need to get the request. Okay, so if not auth attempt mean these two are wrong, the email and the password doesn't match, then we have to redirect with a message and invalid username or password, and it should be 401. If not, then we can move forward. Tell the user we should get it from the request. So we have now the user, and we also need to delete all the tokens we have stored before. So tell the user of tokens delete. So it will delete all the tokens. And next, this is inside Sanctum. If we look here, and this way we can delete all the tokens. We can delete specific tokens also. Okay, next, if teller user of role, we forgot to have a role in a register in our database here inside user table. We also need to have a role here, so the role and not greater than 25. After this we have to migrate it again, so let's open a new terminal. Okay, and if the user role is admin, then we have to create a token using the user and a create token method, which is here. Something like this. So let's copy it from here. Let's paste it here, and we can name anything here, but let's say personal access token, and here we have to give him the abilities. Okay, we can give many abilities, or we can just give one. More than one ability, then you can pass here. Just one for now. I will give it ability like admin, or you can give it like can create, post, and many other permissions. Yeah, that's all. And if it is not the admin, then we can give another, let's say user. And after this, we can response back if these all set with the user record, and also the access token, which can be $token of access token of token, and token type, which can be barrier, and abilities, which can be $token of access token of abilities. So we can copy from here, and 200 and header we don't need, so these all set. And these abilities we have already registered in our kernel, if you see here. And yeah, further you can read about this and sanctum. So these are all set. Let's save this and test this. So we have to register this again because we already deleted by migrating fresh. If we check inside database, we don't have any record. So let's create again by passing the same. Okay, it doesn't have a default value. Okay, the role doesn't have a default value. So let's also during registration we should store it here like role, and it should be user. Now let's try again. Okay, registration successful. Now let's check. We have user and all set. Now let's log in. So let's copy the same object from here and insert body, raw, and JSON. We will delete the admin, sorry, the name and the password confirmation. We will only send these. The given data was enumerated. The email field is required. Okay, so because we have this error here, send again. Okay, auth required here, so let's use this. Here we should use this facade. Now let's try again. Okay, so we successfully logged in, and now we have the user record and the access token and the token type, which is barrier, and the abilities. Okay, so yeah, this is completed. Now let's do the reset password request and reset password in the next tutorial.